It's Lindsay from the Country Note, and we are hanging out with Mr. James. I want to say this right because he's from Louisiana, and I know it's got a French thing to it, and a very southern. Dupre.
Dupre, that's correct.
Oh my God.
Yep.
What do you know? I got it.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay, so you're from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
You started out on YouTube.
I did.
You were kind of discovered. I mean, can we give Ellen credit? Can we give her credit for that? Totally.
I mean, I always do because she brought me out of my bedroom making YouTube videos onto a national television show. So I mean, yeah.
So what were you doing before the YouTube videos happened?
I was I was in school for meteorology for a couple of years. I wanted to be a weatherman, and then I decided that I wanted to do music instead. So I moved back home and got a job as a paramedic, which is what my dad does. So so I did that for 6 years while I learned how to play guitar better and started trying to write songs and things like that. And then started doing the YouTube videos, and that kind of went on from there.
Right, so it went from YouTube to The Voice.
Yep.
To Adam's team.
Yep.
Everybody turned for you. What made you choose Adam?
Well, I was going to choose Blake. I just wanted to make sure that I kind of let every coach say what they needed to say, and I wanted to make my decision based on that. And Adam was just like almost angry at like the idea of every country singer automatically picking Blake's team, and he kind of like, he was like, I would love to have a country singer on my team because I've always wanted to beat Blake with a country singer. And I was just thinking, man, that's a really good point, you know?
Silly point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is that like to go from YouTube to reality TV? Because a lot of people in Nashville, I mean, a lot of people have done reality TV. Mm-hmm. So how does that prepare you to be here now on the national stage and the spotlight? Like, how do you transition from that?
Well, I kind of learning as I go, you know, and you know, coming from, like you said, YouTube, and then doing all the voice stuff and everything. It's just I'm soaking it all in, and I love the backstage kind of, you know, the working with the crew backstage and all that kind of stuff. That all has always interested me.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just fun to kind of know more about the music business, and I'm just, like I said, I'm learning as I go, and I'm just having a blast. Yeah.
Well, obviously it's working out well for you. So you have a new album,
Yep.
Stoned to Death.
Yep.
Incredible reviews.
Yes, it's been really exciting.
How's the process of putting together a complete package?
Well, what's so cool about this album is when I first moved to Nashville in 2011, I started writing with all these great songwriters, and so this album is kind of like a collection of songs that I've written over the past 5 or 6 years, with the exception of 3 songs. Stoned to Death is one of the 3 that I didn't write, but you know, I'm just super proud of this album, and I think that, you know, before I moved to Nashville, I never considered myself a songwriter, and I just learned so much, and I'm still learning, you know, and so it's kind of cool to say that I wrote on 7 of the 10 songs. And
who have you gotten to write with? Who are like some of your?
Oh man, I wrote one time with Larry Gatlin, which was really fun.
The Gatlins?
Yeah. I wrote with Cole Swindell back whenever, I think he was writing with Sony at the time. I can't remember, but anyway, that was fun, and of course, you know, Travis Meadows and so many great songwriters. But I wrote most of the ones on the album with Neil Cody and Brent Baxter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was at the Randy Travis show a few weeks ago. I saw you and Shane Owens.
Yeah.
And for those of you who weren't there, Randy and his beautiful wife Mary were on side stage, and y'all did Heroes and Friends, which is what the benefit was called.
Right.
Did you pick the song, or was it just selected, or?
Yeah, it was. You know, everybody had their choice or whatever, but I wanted Promises, which is what the song that Jamie Johnson did, and of course, you know, Jamie killed it. I mean, I love Jamie, but anyway, Kyle Lenning was the one in charge of that, and he was like, you know, we want you and Shane to do a duet, and it's like the theme song of the night. And I was like, man, I love Heroes and Friends. You know, that's a great song. So I was super excited about it.
Yeah, it was awesome to watch you.
Thank you.
You did a really good job.
Thank you. It was fun.
So it's 2017. We have a whole summer that's about to gear up, and everybody's going on tour. What are your plans? What are you doing?
We're still adding dates right now.
Okay.
We're working on festivals and stuff. Right now, I have shows booked mostly along the Gulf Coast, from Texas to Florida, and you know, spring break kind of.
Where can
stuff.
everybody find you? What do you?
Well, go to jamesdupre.com, and all the links are there. Or if you want to, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I think that's about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Just look me up at James Dupre on all those, and I'm there. I think that the most important thing is to not try to be like anybody else. You know, just stay true to who you are, and don't try to blend in. You know what I mean? Try to stand out, and if you believe in yourself, stick it out. You know, I mean, I know it feels like it takes forever. You know, they always say it's a 10-year town, you know. Well,
it's no lie.
It's true. It's true. And yeah, I think that would be the best thing I could say, because that's what people told me from Thank you.
So y'all check him out. Go see him on his tours. Buy his album. It's amazing. Thanks for hanging out, for being here.
Oh, happy to be here. Thank you.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
See ya.
Beautiful.